Okay, 1983 cb750f Super Sport Take 2. Last video was horrible. I'm going to sand down this gas tank. I was originally just going to sand it down and paint it, but found some pinholes the hard way going down the road up underneath the tank. It's a new petcock. I bought it a year or two ago. I'm going to take a steel wire brush to it. See right here where I attempted one patch. I don't even know if it's going to hold. And it dawned on me it didn't really have a clean surface. I did try some patch repair stuff. That sucked. Won't use that no more. Right there on the seam, I got a leak. Don't really know how I'm going to fix that one yet. These are my gloves. Trickle charger. Okay, cb750. This is really my pride and joy. I think it's because I can't get it just right. I've been told that the CV carbs are really hard to deal with. Then it's all pretty much factory. I mean, I cut the fender and made it look good. Well, my neighbor actually helped me design it. I'm going to get rid of these bug lights, as I call them, bring them in a little bit, move the horn. I don't like where it's sitting. Plan is to get new bars here because these just are not high enough for the ride that I like. I like to bring them up to about this high here. Kill switch works good. 30 minutes couldn't get the start and the damn kill switch was off. It's your basic 750 Super Sport. Thing goes pretty good. I have a lean issue over there on the carburetors. I'll show them in a minute. I can only assume that the higher the number, the bigger the hole. Carburetors currently have 68s, 125s. When I got the bike, it had air pods. I had to hunt down and finally got original air box. So when I get the 102 jets, because that's the original for it, I will send one of the YouTubers that wanted more jets. I'll send them the 125s. But I know that won't help my lean issue. In fact, it might make it worse. But that's that. Only real work we've actually had to do was kept popping fuses. So I just cut out the fuse panel. No, it wasn't popping fuses. The tail light kept bouncing on and off. So I thought it might have been in the fuse panel because the fuse panel was real loose. I cut it off, straight wired everything. Didn't help. So now I get to figure out how to put that back on, or even if I still have it. I believe I do. It's in the basement. Rear brake assembly. Started at the bottom. Cleaned out all the whole caliper and everything. Then blew out the line. The brake fluid itself kept leaking from right here. I put on that new piece, and I had somebody else fix down in here. I'm gonna be honest with you though, I don't know what they did, because brake fluid doesn't evaporate, but I don't know where it's going. It's not going on the rotor or nothing. New battery. I can't really give a long history on it. It's, I've had the bike 4 years and maybe got 200 miles on it. Just start idling real high, real bad, and temperatures be 70 degrees warmer than it's supposed to be. So I didn't really want to mess it up. It's holding oil. I was synchronizing the carbs with the vacuum sync. You see over there I have a homemade manometer. Funny thing, these things don't really run that well when you put more oil than they're supposed to have in them. So I had to break down and spend money again on a vacuum gauge, but that's fine. I'm trying to follow up on a passion here. Stock seat, I'm going to cut it. Now, what I would like to see is I would like the front end go more outwards like this. The handlebars go more upwards like that. In rear end, I'm going to cut that fender so it's kind of flat or kind of lower. I've already got the shocks as low as they can go. My next step is to cut one or two of the springs off. We're about out of time, but let's see if we can get the carburetors in here too. Now, I took the carbs out because when doing the vacuum sync, I couldn't get the number one thing out, the number one jet holder, so I had to tap and die it out, and it was actually stuck in there because it was warped. I literally couldn't get it out, so I tapped and died it out. That part had become obsolete, and they don't even make a... Dude, I got a woodchuck in the backyard. Anyway, I couldn't get the carb holder out. I tapped and died it out. Couldn't find one even aftermarket for it, but I know, or so I've been told, that from 1980 to 1983, all the motors are the same for the cb750s, but the carbs and the carburetors and the body styles are different, basically. These are CB carbs. For a bike, I was going to keep all original. They would really make me happy. But I'm trying to make these original and running properly, so I can trade them for the other kind of carbs that came out on this bike. So that I want a louder, deeper exhaust, because right now it's stock, and you have to be able to rejet them. And I want AirPods. And these carburetors suck balls on AirPods. Here's the choke floats. Let's see what you guys think. To me, they look like they're all moving at the same time. This video might end at any minute because we're getting close to the end. Okay. Close to the end of the memory on the card. You know, they look pretty good to me. I cannot keep a choke cable on this. This is my third one. I did buy 2 new ones, but that sucks balls. I get tired of wasting money. And then I found out a little lube would have saved me a whole lot of work. This is carburetor 1. This is one that's got the jet holder that's missing. Current jets are 68, 125. I would rather have the 68 102s. Again, when I do get them, and it won't be fast, I mean, they're only $5 each, but I gotta save money, you know, so I'll be getting one at a time. This piece here, I'm not 100% sure what it is. This is on the number 2 carburetor. I did take it apart, I did clean it, you know, I didn't rip nothing, I was real gentle with it. Took these off, cleaned the insides of them, diaphragms were nice, they weren't ripped. Put that little slot in so they went in the right way. Sprayed down through the tops, sprayed through this side, sprayed through that side, flipped it over, took the jets out, cleaned them, took out the jet holders, cleaned them. What I didn't do is these, they're leaking.